This week, we explore Jungfraujoch. Jungfraujoch is the top of Europe. But what does that mean? At the end of our previous vlog, Dante and I were preparing to depart the Kleine Scheidegg train station. We rode first class through the underground tunnel that runs through the Eiger mountain. Both of us felt immense pressure in our ears and heads, which was so unexpected. In retrospect, it makes sense, being surrounded by tons of dense mountain rock. At the end of our ride, we reached the top of Europe. The Jungfraujoch train station sits at a whopping 3,545 meters, making it the highest train station in all of Europe. As two Texans, we were already freezing in the 0 degrees Celsius weather. How can anywhere be this cold in the middle of June? Before arriving, we imagined walking through snow between the different attractions, but this was wildly different from the experience. Jungfraujoch is laid out as a large tunnel system that connects you between the different attractions where you can explore the outdoors and go on snowy adventures. As we rounded the first corner in the spacious tunnels, we visited the Sphinx, a large observatory. We took a very tall elevator up to the top of the mountain where we could see jaw-dropping scenery for miles in every direction. Snow-capped mountains towered all around, and even further down was a grass-covered valley. The juxtaposition of the pleasant meadow with the austere mountains took my breath away. That, or the thin air, got to me. The view was mesmerizing, and the reflections of the snow were blindingly bright. We forgot to bring sunglasses, which made the outside a bit tough to look at. On account of its unique scenery, the Sphinx Observatory is one of the most crowded and popular parts of Jungfraujoch.
We're here at Jungfraujoch!
Top of Europe, we made it.
We finally made it. This is the Sphinx Observatory. There's a lot of places, we're probably putting the footage here now, where you can take photos. Everyone here is super friendly. We've definitely asked strangers to take photos for us, and everyone's understanding. So feel free to do that.
This is also apparently the official filming location
of Crash Landing on You, which is kind of crazy. They have a little picture spot where you can take a photo. Insert photo here.
Yep, we got one.
Dante was struggling to make the cute K-pop heart. That was quite funny.
She got it for me.
Hopefully, I don't know. We'll find out in post.
Yeah, I probably got it wrong.
After a swift ride back down the elevator, we popped back into the tunnels to make our way to the next attraction. Layers are essential at Jungfraujoch, as the outdoors is cold and chilly, but indoors you begin to heat up. We were constantly peeling off layers and putting them back on depending on where we were. Just around the corner from the elevator, we made it to Alpine Sensations, a collection of snow-themed dioramas and models. Younger children would especially love this place. The vibes were cozy and warm, a great place to visit following the stark beauty from the Sphinx. At this point, the altitude started to hit us both. Dante and I began to have a slight headache, and we were getting more tired. Alpine Sensations provided us a nice, slow-paced break where we could drink water, relax a bit, and move on. Next up, Dante's favorite, the Eispalast.
Called Eispalast in German, this was truly a one-of-a-kind place. From the floor to the ceilings, everything in sight was carved from ice. This was definitely the coldest it got inside the mountain at Jungfraujoch, but the stunning crystalline sculptures of animals, people, and animated characters made us quickly forget about the frigid atmosphere. With the floors made of smooth ice, you might rightly wonder whether it was slick, and the answer is a resounding yes. We were moving cautiously, but some other travelers were taking a more daredevil approach, slipping and sliding as they skated on by. The only thing that could have made the Eispalast more fun would have been a set of ice skates, but alas, they have strict rules regarding footwear so as not to harm the ice in the floor.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of slipping and falling, so when we left the Eispalast, I was relieved that neither of us lost our footing. After a short walk indoors, we made our way to the Glacier Plateau. This was a lot like the Sphinx, but from a lower vantage point. Unlike the Sphinx, the plateau was a snow-covered hill that we had to walk up. Thankfully, we had our hiking boots because it was pretty steep. I saw a lot of people struggling with traction on the snow. We were totally blind at the top without sunglasses. It was only later, while reviewing the footage, that we realized we captured the Sphinx from the plateau. You can also see the Aletsch Glacier according to the Jungfrau website, but to us it looked like more snow. Overall, the plateau had a similar view to the Sphinx, but was a little less crowded, making it great for photo ops. We ended up missing the Snow Fun Park on our first go around through the tunnels. It's actually near the Sphinx elevator. We walked out that way and saw the zip line and snow tubing, but unfortunately we were really feeling the altitude and in dire need of sunglasses at this point, so we decided to head back in without partaking. It's at this place that you can also hike to the Monsjoch hut, but we skipped on that too. Leave a comment if you've ever been. We're curious to know what it would have been like. As we were preparing to leave Jungfraujoch, we had to stop at Lindt Chocolate Heaven. That's right, we visited the highest altitude Lindt store on the earth in a holy pilgrimage to chocolate heaven. What's behind those milk chocolatey gates? A really cute store. There were a lot of different and unique Lindt flavors you cannot possibly find here in the US.
I've never seen Kirsch ones. With a Kirsch, I mean, I don't like alcohol, but like that's one I've never seen.
It's pretty interesting for sure.
There's a coconut one.
The coconut one is just flying off the shelf. People like it.
These look different too. Ooh, a bunch of these are different. Mom! Creme brulee!
Creme brulee.
That's literally my mom's favorite thing.
Hey, hey, hey.
Which of these Lindt flavors would you try? We were disappointed not to get any free samples after climbing a literal mountain, but at least we got a free piece on the train ride back down. We took the Eiger Expressway gondola system down to the Grindelwald terminal, where we connected back to Interlaken to recover our luggage from the lockers. After Jungfraujoch, we headed to the capital of Switzerland, Bern. Subscribe to get notified when we post our Bern vlog. And don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. See you guys next week.